everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we are going to be looking into what messages you need to receive for the upcoming 30 days. Alright, now as usual, you have 3 piles in front of you. Please make sure to select one that is most for you, and once you're done, we start with pile 1. Hello, if you've selected pile 1, then these are the messages that you need to receive for the upcoming 30 days. And please know this, that in the upcoming 30 days, you're going to be witnessing miracles. So some things that you prayed for but were not expecting are going to be happening, and miracles will take place in your life. And the reason for this is, you're very much in the zone of the manifestor. Like if you believe in something with all of your heart and soul, and if you intend for it to happen, it will happen. Okay, so please make sure to use the upcoming 30 days as a period of manifestation. Use the law of attraction, set certain new goals for yourself, and step back to work. That's happening for you. When it comes to you guys, I also get a feeling like there's one aspect of your life that you may need to work on, and that is your pride and your ego. So when it comes to doing something, if you feel like you want to do it but your ego is not allowing you to do it, be a little bit careful there. Okay, just don't let pride interfere when it comes to your life and choices. We'll take your tarot and then we'll take a look at your other cards. You have 9 of Cups, you have the Chariot, you have the Empress, and you have the Star. So basically for you, first of all, a wish is coming true. And a wish is coming true in miraculous manners. Like even you would not have anticipated that this is gonna be happening, and it happens for you. And that makes you feel really, really happy. Especially in your case, over the next 30 days, the stuff that was pending for the longest time, that is going to be complete. You'll be able to get through things at a much more easier pace, and things will actually move faster for you. Yeah, or travel and frequent travel is also on the cards as well. However, it is not going to be all fun and games all the time, or it's not going to be all work for you all the time. It's a beautiful time of balance for you. When you have to give time to your work, you'll give time to your work, and when you have to just indulge in that self-care, you will do that. Okay, but let me just remind you, you're spending a lot of money. You may be spending your money on things that are considered luxury just because you feel like you want to at that moment. There is also a possibility that you may feel you want to upgrade your wardrobe, you want to upgrade the way you look, you want to upgrade the way your house looks, and maybe the expenditure for you will happen in that direction. However, for you, what is happening? There was a period of darkness in your life, but now you're slowly coming into light, and you're starting to hope again. You're starting to pray again for beautiful things, and especially the upcoming 30-day period is going to be excellent for physical healing. So I feel like your health will especially be a sector that will improve, and I feel you yourself will become much more conscious about it. Now, major changes are happening for you as well, and this is change in many sectors of your life than none. You may be going in a very different direction than you anticipated. However, please be careful that when it comes to your future, you only have positive expectations. Yeah, please be careful not to think negatively about situations, or not to think negatively about your life, and be clear about what you want, because it is your clarity that will make things easier for you. However, there are going to be some days in the upcoming 30 days where you feel all tied up. Like there may be some things that you want to do, but it's like the circumstances don't allow you to do that, or you feel like the timing is not right for you. Either way, that tied up sensation is there for you, but remember, it is going to be for a very, very small amount of time, because as I told you, you've spent a lot of time in darkness, and as you're slowly coming into light, this is just going to be a phase for you. However, please make sure that you allow yourself to receive. See, sometimes what happens is, we have a tendency to give, we give, but when it comes to receiving, we are like, okay, look, I don't want to. or I'm not ready, or we feel shy about it. Remember, receiving only increases your capacity. So be open to receiving. That will also improve your ability to give in the future. You may also want to rescue somebody. See, the thing is, you by nature are people who will go out of the way to help somebody out, and that is sort of being highlighted for you in the upcoming 30 days. So you will do something out of love for somebody. Yeah, like they say, an act of kindness or an act of true love that will thaw a frozen heart in that case. But you're going to be rescuing somebody, you're going to be getting help for somebody else in your life. However, one central focus of your life is going to be your work, so you're going to be very, very dedicated to it when you have to. And I feel like when it comes to the miracles aspect, it's going to be in the domain of your career. Just give me a moment. I'm going to switch on the air conditioner. Alright. I also have your love messages for you, and I'm going to be ending it with messages from Baba and your angel messages for the upcoming 30 days. Reflect. Okay, over the next 30 days, you have to reflect about something. You've got to think things through. I feel like certain important decisions are necessary, and these important decisions are necessary for that major change in your life. Optimism: after each rainstorm, there will be clear skies. Once again, it's hinting at that darkness. So if you are currently in that phase where you're like, everything is dark, everything is bleak, please be more optimistic. Okay, see, after every dark situation, there's always going to be light. So you just have to hold on to that hope and be more optimistic. Recharge. Okay, you also need to just take some time off. Probably plan a vacation or just a 2-day break for yourself, because that will really, really help you. And do that especially when you feel tired up. Yeah, because sometimes we all just get tired. And dreams. Yeah, follow your yearnings for the deep blue sea. So please know this, your dreams are going to be important at this stage. So please feel free to dream over the next 30 days, because remember, the power of manifestation is with you, and the things that you dream of, the things that you want to invite, they may actually happen for you. I'm going to give you messages for your loving relationships. Let's take a look about it. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So basically, in your case, your person that you love is really telling you, look, we may be physically apart, but we are united. And this also is for my single friends. So even if you're single, it's like a spiritual link is there, and it transcends space and time. However, when it comes to relationships, you need to have faith, you need to trust, and you need to trust that change will happen only and only when you accept the current reality of your life. So whatever your current situation is, you need to accept it, because that acceptance will bring about a lot of change. And please trust things. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So you and your person, you guys are like the missing pieces. Once again, even though you may be physically apart, you're together. That is why it is. Even if the pieces are not together, even if they are like separate, they are a part of that whole puzzle. Yeah. And the last one. Okay, once again, you have the message of manifestation. Your dream is soon to become a reality, as if by a miracle. Yeah. Oh, miracles once again. Trust your heart and continue to follow the guidance. So please remember, whatever dreams you have, do not quit on them, because they're very, very soon going to be converted into reality. And if you remember, one of the things that you had was also the 9 of Cups, which is like, having your wish come true. So don't give up when it comes to your dreams. Yeah, don't give up. Hold on to hope. Yeah, maybe make some changes here and there, and you'll be right where you're supposed to. Messages from your angels: be free. So I feel like you need to free yourself from certain burdens, from certain responsibilities, especially if they are getting a little bit too much for you. So ask yourself, what doesn't spark joy in your life? Okay, and if something doesn't spark joy, then maybe let it go. And speak from your heart. So please remember, any conversation that you're having, you have it from your heart, because your heart is very important. And when a person speaks from the heart, it's always a language of kindness. So speak from your heart is what your angels are here to tell you. And be tolerant. If you remember, you had the card which said pride. See, pride doesn't allow a person to be, tolerant. So you need to be tolerant. You need to be slightly flexible as well. I'm gonna wrap up with messages from Baba for the upcoming 30 days. A karmic debt. See what is happening for you, certain things that are sort of holding you back, and especially I feel like this is about the darkness that you're sensing. This is karmic in nature, and you're working it out right now. As soon as you're done working out the karma, you'll be free, and the change will happen for you. And mask. Recognize the reality behind the mask. So when it comes to your life, there are certain people who are sort of wearing a mask. You got to recognize their reality. Okay? Recognize who's a friend and recognize who's not. And last one, humility. Be humble. Once again, you had the message of the ego part. So be humble in life, be humble in devotion. Because if you're humble, you'll get everything that you need. And do not doubt. Never doubt the power of Baba. Have faith. So that is what Sai Baba is here to tell you. Do not doubt. Be humble, because as you remain both of these things, the karmic debt will be paid for you. I will leave you here with nothing but my best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Paltos, and let's take a look at what messages you need to receive for the upcoming 30 days. And basically for you, the upcoming days are gonna be days of adventure. So there's gonna be change, there's gonna be movement, there's gonna be a lot of fun factor for you. I also get this feeling like there's something that's gonna happen that is going to make you take a risk, that is trying to, empower you in certain ways. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be an adventure of your lifetime, the upcoming 30-day period. However, also know that your hard work is paying off. So if you've been working really hard when it comes to your life, then it is paying off. So once again, don't stop the hard work, because that needs to continue, of course. From your tarot, you have Page of Cups, you have Two of Wands, Four of Cups, and you have the Hierophant. So basically the upcoming 30-day period, I feel like, Palto, you're waiting for some kind of opportunity. You're waiting for something to happen to decide what to do next. Okay, now this can be a very specific message for somebody, but it's almost like you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for the right time to do something. Over the next 30-day period, you're very much operating from your heart. You're doing things that your heart wants you to do. You may be very prone to going towards creativity. You may be also taking a softer approach to life and a softer approach to your relationships. The thing with you is, you don't want to be harsh anymore. You want to be kind. You want to be compassionate. You want to be understanding with the people around you. And in your case, interestingly, there's an offer that is coming your way. Somebody is asking you to do something, or you're being asked to do in a particular direction. You're being asked to go in a particular direction, but you're like, look, I see this offer, but maybe I don't want to do this because I don't like what is coming my way, or I'm just too happy in my comfort zone. So it's like you're not willing to budge when it comes to certain circumstances of your life in the upcoming 30 days, because you may also be waiting for something better, a better timing, a better move, a better job offer. That is possible. When it comes to you, the upcoming 30-day period is a time of great learning, and you're going to be learning a lot more. For some of you, you also may receive some kind of important guidance from somebody which will help you, especially in the sector of your work. Okay. So, for example, if you don't have that missing piece of that puzzle, I feel like somebody is going to tell you something, and that is going to be fitting right into your life. However, please know that because of your own change, because of the personal change that is happening, your relationships are getting stronger. Your connection with especially one person is going to be strengthening more than others over the upcoming 30-day period. However, when it comes to, you're very much focused on what you don't have or what is lacking for you. There are certain habits that you're engaging in which is slightly unhealthy. You may be obsessing about certain things, you may be overthinking about certain things, or you're probably feeding negative thoughts or negative thought patterns. So you got to be a little bit careful about that. I feel like, this constantly waiting and being discontented is sort of taking a toll on you. So be careful about that a little bit, please. However, the thing with you is, you're only willing to do what you are willing to do. It's like you are like only wanting to go and do things that you're passionate about. So if you're asked to do something and you're really not happy about doing it, you will find 100 excuses to not do it, and instead you'll focus on like, okay, look, I love this, I'm going to do this. Okay, so that's the phase that you're going through. However, the thing with you is, you're very, very in that childlike mode. You're like, I love this, I don't like this, I'm not gonna do it. It's like the way a child is, innocent in certain ways, sort of, stubborn in certain ways. So I feel like that is what you're going to be doing in the upcoming days. But remember, your connection with the divine is getting stronger. So what is happening, I feel like your orientation is going to be more towards spirituality than towards the practical aspects of your life. But regardless, your hard work is paying off. Yes, you are going to be in this zone of indecision because what you're being offered, you don't want it. And hence you're going back and forth in your mind asking like, okay, should I go in this direction or should I go in that direction? Once again, that childlike quality, always wanting two things or always having that double mind. That's going to be happening for you in the upcoming 30 days. However, one thing that you need to remember is there is no need for you to hurry. See, if you don't want to make any decision right now, it's fine. It's completely up to you. You can give yourself some time because I feel like you have that time in your hands. If you want to wait for something better, by all means do that. But please don't worry. Because what is happening, you're constantly obsessing about things, and that obsession is sort of taking away from your peace when there's no need for you to do that. Yeah, easy does it. Go easy, guys. That's the message for you. When it comes to you guys, what is needed is you've got to be honest with yourself, and you're not being honest with yourself. So you've got to ask yourself, which area of my life am I being dishonest in? What do I want to do? What do I not want to do? And have an honest conversation with yourself, because I feel like unless you're going to be willing to be honest, you're going to be sort of stuck in that indecision forever. Let's take a look at certain more messages. I have messages for your love life as well and angel messages. Choose wisely. Okay, now when it comes to that certain decisions that you are waiting for, choose wisely. Yeah, and please know that you don't have to do everything. You can choose what you want to do. Yeah, you can choose. You have that choice, and to make that choice, you've got to be honest. Patience. Okay, see what is happening, because you're very childlike, you lack patience. You really, really lack that patience when that's exactly what you need. Turbulence. The reason for that is your mind is turbulent. It's like you don't want to do. You don't know what to do. And it's like because you don't know what to do, you're like, hold on, I'm not going to make any decision at all. I might just wait and wait forever. And the ocean, be beautiful, mysterious, wild and free. See, that is what you want to be. You want to be mysterious, you want to be wild, you want to be free. Yeah? You want to go on adventures. You don't want to follow a routine is what I'm getting. And communicate. See, the thing with you, once again, with the truth be told, there are certain things that have not been said. And those things need to be said for there to be clarity and for you to finally make that decision in your life. And last one, direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. So please know that your inner compass will be the one that will help you make that decision for yourself. I'll give you messages from the Lovers deck for your relationships. surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So if you feel like some things are getting unhealthy for you, or there are certain patterns that are getting unhealthy for you, then please surrender the old patterns so that a new way can emerge. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. See, the thing with you is, don't criticize another person. Yeah, because I feel like criticism will not help you. And if you're being criticized, probably, have a conversation that if things cannot go on this way any longer. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. See, when it comes to a situation, especially in your relationships, you already know the answer, or you will know it in your heart. Okay, and do what feels right for you. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So don't judge, this is right, this is wrong, because there's no right or wrong. Every choice we make has consequences, and every choice we make deepens our understanding of love. Embrace change. See, the thing is, change is upon you. Now, should you choose to embrace it, or should you choose to not? That is a choice that you have. But the angels are telling you, embrace change and friendship. The thing with you is, you've got to be friends with yourself. I feel like you don't understand yourself. You may understand the world. Pile 2, you have a deep understanding of the world, but when it comes to yourself, you're clueless. You've got to take a look in the mirror. Seek within. Yeah? And that understanding will come from within. It will come from your own heart. Maybe the thing is, you're looking for yourself in the wrong direction. Yeah, you need to look within, because that is where all the answers will find you. And be accommodating. So please make sure you be a little bit accommodating. So if you feel the need to criticize if you feel like okay, others are supposed to making all the changes, then that is not going to work according to the angels. I'll give you messages from Baba. Miracles. All right, miracles happen. Look out for the miracles in your life. So miracles are already happening when it comes to your life. Yeah, so look out for it. Abundance of financially, the next 30-day period is not going to be a problem. Grace of the Guru. So you've got to know that the grace of your Guru is on you. You've just got to use it well. Okay, but overall, this is what I have for you for the upcoming 30 days. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with my best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, then these are the messages that you need to receive for the upcoming 30 days. Let's take a look. And don't let your past hold you back. So when it comes to you guys, there is a possibility you've made certain mistakes, or you've done something you're not proud of, but please remember, stay in the present moment and think about the future. Don't let your past hold you back is the message for the upcoming 30 days. An unfinished symphony. See, the thing with you is, something is incomplete that needs completion over the next 30 days. Okay, so think about the works that are pending for you. Think about what you were supposed to be doing for a very long time, but you've not done it, because the next 30 days, it's like these things are unfinished and they are a part of your life still, which you need to take care of. Knight of Wands, you have the 8 of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the 5 of Cups. See, when it comes to, I feel like there is some part of your past that is making you feel very, very unhappy. And that is almost making you sad in a particular way. This is almost like, I wish my past could have been different, or I wish things could have been different, when you need to just have that distinction in mind about the past, present, and future. However, the next part of your life, or the other part of your life, is really, really sorted, because I feel like things are actually moving much quicker than before. One thing that is your priority is your security, is money, is your work. When it comes to you guys, I feel like there's a certain kind of disconnection with your emotions, maybe because of the sadness that you're facing, that you're not allowing yourself to feel completely. or not allowing yourself to experience all of those emotions quickly. Because once again, it may be that you're too much into work, you're very, very busy doing one thing one moment. Once that is done, you're moving on to something else. You're studying, you're learning, you're working. It's like that is where your attention is. However, you're being very, very practical when it comes to life. Any decisions that you're taking in the next 30 days, it's very practical. It's supposed to be done. If this is money decision, you're like, I need to use my head. But you're managing everything. The thing with you is, you have too much on your plate in the upcoming 30 days. Because of which I feel like you don't have too much time to feel or process your feelings. Yeah, that is what is happening. However, we look for clarity in the upcoming cards. The thing with you is, there is somebody in your life who's really, really envious of you. See, when it comes to, what is happening, you are in a very, very good position. It's like people respect you, they admire you, but they also envy you. So please, please make sure that you only associate with people who are good for you, who are almost on an equal footing, people who have a healthy mindset towards you, because envy is definitely not a good thing. See, the thing with you is, as I told you already, you have a lot on your plate and you probably want to take care of everything on your own, which sort of leads to the disconnection of your emotions. So instead of doing that, please delegate your work to people. If there are 100 responsibilities, give 10 to one person, give 20 to other, and if you want the rest, you can keep it to yourself. Because you guys are people, you like to keep everything in your net and you just want to sort of control it all, but it doesn't seem to be possible for you. So delegation may be the best way for you. You're seeking something. You have this insatiable search for wisdom and this insatiable search for truth that is taking you almost on a spiritual journey. Yeah, but you're a seeker. You want something different. You seek something different. For some of you, travel is also indicated. Yeah, you're going to be very, very confident. However, see, once again, as I told you, when it comes to the worldly matters, nobody can hold your finger. It's like you're the boss. You know how to take care of everything. You use your mind, you use your intuition, and things work because you're very, very confident in that domain. Yeah, and that confidence is really, really shining strong. When it comes to, I feel like to look at the bigger picture in your life, you need help and you need angelic help. So if you want, please invite the angels to support you in your life, and please involve your angels to sort of help you see the bigger picture. Because what is happening, your focus is only on what is, which sort of is a very narrow-minded mindset for you right now, which needs to change. Yeah, which is sort of holding you back as well. It's something you've always done. It's like this is a pattern with you that needs to change over the next 30 days. So please seek help when you feel like help is necessary. However, the good news is you'll be able to get out of it. It's like, this part of you that is like all business, that is changing somewhere by the mid-month, okay, in the upcoming 30-day period. But you'll be open to newer experiences, and that will only happen if and only if you rest and reconsider. See, once again, the thing with you is, you have too much on your plate. You're doing too many things over the next 30 days. If you give yourself the time to rest, pause, if you delegate your responsibilities, then you'll be like, on this journey of healing. And then you'll be able to open your heart once again to emotions and to processing your emotions. Let's look at details. Strength, stay afloat and feel steady and calm. You feel like you have to do everything on your own to feel like things are good. Things can be controlled, and maybe you're suffering a little bit there. But stay afloat, yeah? Remember to steady your thoughts if that is possible. Move, barnacles only grow on a dog trip. So you've got to change something. Once again, there has to be a change between what was, because that cannot continue anymore. So movement is important. Yeah, travel is important. And voyage. Okay, great. Set sail on a new course. So there's something new that is going to be calling you. You want to do it. Okay, you want to do it, you know your heart wants it. So whether you will go in that direction, whether you will move, is a decision you have to take. Travel. Yeah, you're doing it. So travel is there, voyage is there, a trip is very, very likely for you. You deserve it because I feel like you need rest and you need self-care. Because without that self-care, you realize you're drowning and you're disconnected from your feelings. So don't do that. Don't let that happen for you. And dance. Okay, you need to take that time to dance. You need that time for rest. You've been doing too much. You've been seeking too much. You've been sort of handling your affairs too much. But you're doing it like a boss. I'm not saying like you're not. You're capable of moving mountains. But that needs to change a little bit because that me time is necessary for you. You don't find pearls on the seashore. You're sort of stuck in a cycle. There is a routine for you. And what you need is to break out of that routine. And that will happen through travel. Either physical travel or just mentally disconnecting. Change. Exactly, you need change. Yeah? So you've got to know when to change. You've got to know when to move on to a new shell. You've got to know when to choose a different life. When you know that yours no longer fits. Last one. Wild. See, the thing is, your soul desires to be wild. And you've got to allow it. Yeah? Let's look at relationships. We've got angel messages and messages for Baba coming up. Balance, yeah. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So when it comes to, there is a possibility that in your relationship, either you are the yes person or the other person is the yes person. It's not a balanced relationship, and that needs to be getting into balance. Yeah. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love for you as deep as the ocean. So the love is there. The balance is not. Yeah, that's happening. And freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want to be. You have the freedom to change. You have the freedom to make that movement. But that is a choice with you. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that is beyond our control. So with you, it's like you're trying to change something that is beyond your control, which is sort of contributing to your lack of inner peace. And you've got to forgive. Yeah? Forgiveness is important. So don't waste your time thinking about the past events. That needs to change you because your past is holding you back, even when it comes to relationships. Don't let your past define your future because you're allowing that to happen. Yeah? So all of this is happening. The next 30 days is a period of deep, deep inner work for you. So you've got to go back to the innocence that you have. That innocence is necessary. Maybe that is missing. Check your emotions. You've got to check your emotions. Why you're feeling a certain way. Why you feel like you need to act a certain way. And which is not childlike. Which is not connected to that, innocent nature. Cooperate. You've got to cooperate with somebody in your life. That may not be happening currently. Check your emotions. Yeah? Once again, the reason for this is, the balance is missing. Hence, you're not cooperating. You're being a little bit stubborn. Yeah? And forgiveness. Forgiveness, once again, that's important for you. It's a repeated message. The angels are telling you the same thing. I feel like this forgiveness is forgiving yourself, especially first. And then somebody else in your life. In which case, once you forgive, you'll be able to set the past where it belongs and move on to a new beginning. Because remember, a new shell is calling onto you. You're sort of in some kind of a darkness, but you need to get out of that darkness. The darkness is your past. Yeah? Next 30 days is that period. The movement from darkness to the light. And it is a choice for you. Yeah? But overall, this is what I have for you. And to wrap it up, I'm going to give you messages from Baba. Mind Baba. Your mind is tremendous power. Surrender it to Baba. If you cannot understand this process, surrender your mind to Baba. Telepathy. Baba is communicated with you telepathically. Look for signs anytime, anywhere. Coexistence. Learn to coexist with you. Cooperate. Bring things in balance. Yeah, don't try to sort of do things your way only. Once again, you're not delegating work, you're trying to do everything together. You're like, I do it best. I agree with you, you do it best, but it's not working for you. Yeah, so overall, this is what I have for you. Change is necessary. As I wrap this up, that's what I'm gonna tell you. And for some reason, okay, there needs to be a new beginning. For some reason, the message I was getting is, it's not complete, it's not complete. And yes, the sacred fire, that is what it needs. That is what you need to move to the light. Yeah? So the darkness needs to be eliminated by making new choices. Yeah? Cooperating so that a new beginning can happen. I will leave you here now with my best wishes. I will see you next time.